What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy news for you. Well, potentially, right? We have Account NGT, right? We've talked about him before. I, as of right now, still trust this guy. I've actually talked back and forth with him, too, on Twitter. He seems like a really nice guy. And he tweeted, hashtag Avalanche Software, Hogwarts Legacy, obviously, is looking for a localization producer, voiceover, text, graphics, / video localization. And he posted the job posting of what you would have to do. Now, I'll talk a little bit about what localization actually means, but you can read, the image, or you could look at for yourself. But he kept going, so I retweeted that because I thought that was good news, and it is good news. But then he kept going, which is even more exciting. The support for Sumo Digital Studios has really helped with the development. I got a date from another insider, and hopefully it's still on track. Expect to see it sooner than expected. And then he said, talking about the game release, not a new trailer. So even just from that last part, and Sumo Digital, right? Remember, this is one of the teams because they brought in, I think they have, 3 different teams helping them work on Hogwarts Legacy. And so this is basically talking to that point, right? That Sumo Digital came in and they've been really, really helpful. And it's possible at this point that the date actually got moved up instead of back, which is really awesome. That's really, really cool. And again, he said talking about the game release, not a new trailer. Now, localization, and it is kind of what, I don't know, you look it up and it's I guess you look at the daily stuff that they have on this job posting. It's associated with localization planning and execution in collaboration with senior team members, designs project-specific work system, and track ongoing operational and emergent work. Basically, what this is doing is taking systems, it's taking, actually, again, what the headline kind of is, voices, text, videos, and making it local to wherever else it is going to go. A lot of times this happens towards the end of the game development. Definitely not towards the beginning. There's a gray area, okay? There's definitely a gray area. This doesn't mean the game comes out tomorrow. It doesn't mean the game comes out 6 months from now. It doesn't mean the game comes out 12 months from now. But I do think there's a general window that when you do something like this, that it indicates, right? You don't do localization. And it's the same thing I would say for even Japanese, like a Final Fantasy game, right? You don't localize it in the beginning before you've even done anything, right? That means you have everything set. Because you have all the video, you have all the text, all the right? When they're talking, when all the quests are going on and you're reading that stuff, all that stuff is done. Because now you need to change it for everybody else. Does that make sense? So that's where we're at. And then again, to go to his further points, it sounds like that's a big, or what Sumo Digital and other people have brought in has actually helped them, and we're going to see it sooner than expected. So I look at this as very positive news. Now, the first part, there's no negotiating. You can't say, well, Alex, it's a leak. We don't know if we can trust it. I mean, that first part is a job posting. You know what I mean? That's a real thing that they're looking for people to do that. So that's definitely good news. The other part is obviously just what he has heard, and maybe you believe him, maybe you don't, but I, at this point, do believe him, and that's where we're at. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed if I ever see this stuff, or if you ever see this stuff and you want to send it to me, more than welcome to. I'll make sure to shout you out in the videos. If you want to follow me on Twitter or anywhere else, I have a second channel. I also have Patreon and YouTube memberships. Links for them all are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.